and welcome to Thrara Solution. In today's session, we'll be seeing the topics related to application and types of vulnerabilities which are caused. So let's see today's topic, how the threat landscapes of applications are occurred. So applications are widely available and used for many multiple purposes. Either it can be for from home or any personal users or to work and school. So this has become a fundamental part of our daily life. At the same time, applications actively collect and hold vast amounts of data about what we do, who our friends are, where we have been, what we spend our money on, what our hobbies are, and much more. Therefore, cyber criminals are fully aware of how much data is held and accessed by these applications and will look for any weakness they can exploit. Protecting our data, whether you are an individual or a big corporation, is essential. Understanding how applications can be compromised and where these threats come from will improve your application security and the confidentiality of any stored or accessed data. So let's see how the applications from untrustworthy origins occur. So the availability to download applications to your device, be that a computer, smartphone, or tablet, has become easier. The majority of us use the larger established application stores. Some of this will verify the authenticity of the applications before they list them and prohibit certain types being sold through their platforms. Other places where you can download applications, there is little or no restriction on the applications available and minimal verifications on their authenticity. A cyber criminal can create and package source code and give it the name of a legitimate application that users might be familiar with. They then upload it to a hosting site along with the legitimate applications. If you install or run application from untrustworthy sources, you could become the victim of a cyber attack. So let's see how the application inherited vulnerabilities. With application developer strive to ensure their apps are secure, it's impossible to guarantee 100% protection. Cyber criminals will look for any vulnerability they can exploit. So there are different types of application vulnerabilities. One is open source vulnerability and zero-day vulnerability. So let's see what is an open source vulnerability. So software developers will often create libraries of some common functions to solve a specific problem. Everyone can access open source libraries and the source code is usually freely available. When an application developer wants to solve a specific problem, they will check to see if there is an open source solution first. One of the benefits of open source is that issue and vulnerabilities are publicly identified and fixed. However, these libraries are also available to cyber criminals who will look for ways to take advantage. Developers need to stay current on the latest version of any source libraries they have used as a component in their application to avoid cyber attacks. Let's see what is zero-day vulnerabilities. So cyber criminals conduct detailed reauthentications of application, searching the code for flaws they might exploit. Any flaws that previously unknown to the application owner and left unpatched is considered a zero-day vulnerability. For example, a cyber criminal might have noticed that a banking app as a zero-day vulnerability and used this to quietly steal information and money from application users. The zero-day name stems from the number of days a developer has from when a vulnerability is identified to fix a available to identify to when a fix is available. That's 0 day. For example, a zero-day vulnerability is a security software flaws that's unknown to someone interested in mitigating the flaws. What is a zero-day attack? A zero-day attack is when hackers leverage the zero-day exploit to commit a cyber attack. What is this zero-day exploit? A zero-day exploit is when hacker take advantage of a zero-day vulnerability for malicious reason. So now let's see some browser-based threats. So browser-based threats, browsers may be our gateway to the internet. They are also on applications. That's why most threats that will come across manifest themselves through browser activity. So let's see some common browser-based threats, which are cookie-based attacks and typo spotting. What is cookie-based attack? A cookie is a simple plain text file that contains small bits of data, your user credentials, last search, your name, last purchase item, and so on. The purpose of cookie is to enhance your browser experience and make surfing easier by simplifying the need to continuously log into the site. One common type of cookie attack is a session replay. If the cyber criminal can intercept a or eavesdrops on your communication, they are able to steal the cookie data and your login detail. Then it is used to access to the website posing as you. So what is typo spotting? Typo spotting is a type of browser based attack where a cyber criminal obtains deliberately misspelled domain names. So these are based on most popular website where they can put their own malicious code disguised as a legitimate website for the domain. User might then mistake the malicious website for the legitimate one they wanted to visit. If a user enters any personal information or follows instruction on the website, they have become victims of a cyber attack. For example, let's see, it's tailspintoy.com. Instead of tailspintoys.com, note that the S is missing. Here we have its toy, whereas here is toys. And some of the example is in the real domain targeted where we have the website for the GitHub is G all followed with the small letters. When we see with the typo spotting, we can see I as in caps. Somewhere in the google.com where you can see instead of O, which is replaced with U. And coming to the Amazon website, instead of A, which is replaced with O. And coming to the other website, it's victoriasecret.com, where you can see as A replaced with S. So, and the next word is the homedepot.com, where you can see the missing of the E. So, in this way, where the typo squatting can happen and where the attack can occur. So, thank you all.